Hi everyone, Ann Butler here. I'm going to wait a few minutes until a few people get in. And let me see. Okay, it just, a thing popped up asking if I wanted to share this in one of my groups, so I did that. I am going to try to find this on my computer and so I can watch for some of the comments. And I know my voice is a little rough today. Sorry about that. I hope you guys can hear me. Just waiting for it to pop up here. There we go. I think I found it. And in order to watch for the comments, it's kind of different. I have to try to reply to a comment in order to see the comments. Facebook is doing something strange. Hi Becky, hi Ruth. Lisa, if you're here, if you can put a comment in here so I can make sure everything is working. Hi Shauna. Once I hit reply, then I'm able to see comments. Okay. There. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I am getting over or am in the midst of a bronchial thing. So I'm sorry if you can't hear me quite as good as I'd like you to. Hi, Katie. And I see Lisa is here now. So she will put in links for me. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Ann Butler. Excuse me. And I am the owner of Bella Crafts Publishing, along with my creative friend Lisa Rojas. We put together a free craft magazine that's free to download 4 times a year. The winter issue I am working on right now, and it should be out next week. So if you have not already, hi Amy, hi Rebecca. If you haven't signed up to receive the magazine already, Lisa will put a link in here for you. But also, if you click on Learn More on our Bella Crafts Publishing page will open up for you to sign up and you'll be on our list. So we'd love for you to do that. And Bella Crafts Publishing is sponsoring today's lives. So if you like, share, and comment this video and use the hashtag Bella Crafts, you'll be entered automatically to win the prize, and we will announce the prize next week. So we always have great prizes that we give away, and we would love to see your name pop up to win. So today I am sharing, a couple weeks ago I did a Facebook Live with Rhinestone Genie. And I shared this on that Facebook Live. This is a free digital download that I created, and then I created the rhinestone templates to go with it. That is the template I am using today, and I'm going to show you, because the templates don't have to be for just one thing. You can use them for so many different things. So today I'm going to use my background stamp from Unity Stamp Company to create this background, and then use the rhinestones to add all that beautiful sparkle on a tag, and then also show you how easy it is to add rhinestones to stockings. Now this is just a little miniature stocking. I hunted for these for quite a few days, and I bought several different kinds of stockings, all of which I have to return, because this is exactly what I was looking for. The ones that had the velveteen on the bottom part too. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to add some bling, and you can personalize it too. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. I want to remind everybody that we have a Facebook group, Do You Love to Craft, where we love to see everything all of you guys are creating. So if you could join, there are a few questions you have to answer, for a few rules we have, you know, be nice and all that stuff. But we would love to have you in that group and to see everything you are creating. So with that, I am going to take and put the camera down, and I am sorry if I cough during this. Hi, Debbie. Still just kind of getting over all this stuff that's going on inside my chest. So I'm going to move my camera and turn it over and get it set up so you can see my workstation. And I can move that extra tripod out of the way. So I've got quite a mess going on right here. I'm going to see, I want to make sure that you guys can see all of it. So the rhinestone template we're using today is from Rhinestone Genie, and it comes with this tree template, which fits perfectly in this digital stamp I created. So if you buy this template from Rhinestone Genie, you'll get the download for the digital stamp free. And Lisa will put a link in here for you. And with that link for Rhinestone Genie, if you use Bella when you check out, you'll get an additional 10% off. So he has made this available as just the template if you already have some of his products. Otherwise, he has a set where you get, either way you get the digital download, but with the set he has the template, some rhinestones, sweeping pad, and some of the transfer tape. I think it's $19.95. So just so you know, you can easily do a card with it. So like this is a card I printed out. It's an A2 size, and I just printed two out, so I was able to get two out of an 8.5 by 11 sheet. But I also created it this way and this way. So, I mean, there's a lot you can do, and these would make super quick and easy cards. But today I want to show you how to use, there's 3 snowflakes here, and I'm going to show you how you can use these snowflakes to create some cute tags. So this is done, I'm going to move a couple of these out of the way. This was done with my Snowflake Frenzy background stamp with Unity Stamp Company. And it's an A2 size stamp, so it fits the entire size of an A2 card. And if you don't have this, I also make it, have a set with Unity that has different shapes. And this is the Snowflake Frenzy also with a 2-inch square, a 1-inch square, a 2-inch triangle, and a 1-inch triangle, and then a little, this is 2 inches by about a 1/2 inch rail. So with these, you're able to create all sorts of patterns, and these stamps are made without a lip. That's a patent I have with the patent office, and Unity makes these for me. So you're able to butt these up next to each other to create all kinds of designs and shapes and patterns. So you can use any other snowflake stamp you have. If you don't have this background, I did create this card with just some random snowflake stamps I had, and you can make these templates fit almost any snowflake shape. So it's pretty amazing. Let me get that in frame there for you. I'm going to move this back just a titch. So if you don't have this, but I'm going to show you how easy this is to use. Now I'm using Gina K Amalgam black ink, and I just have my stamp setting here right down on my work surface. And I'm just going to ink up a section of it because I don't need all of it, because the tag I am using is smaller than the stamp. So this particular one I did this way. This one I'm going to do this way just to see the different effect we get. And when I put this down, I'm lining this up right against the edge. So if I needed to, I could restamp it if I didn't get enough ink on this first impression. So I have it just lined up perfectly against the edges of the stamp. Isn't that cute? That makes a cute tag just all by itself, even without the rhinestones. So that's super cute all by itself. But I'm going to show you how easy it is to do these rhinestones. You need a metal tray, a brush, rhinestones, and the template, and transfer tape. So I'm going to put the template down. These are magnetic, so they stick to the tray and they won't move around. And I'm just pouring the rhinestones out. I like to do a generous amount. And then you just brush over the top. And you don't have to be so gentle with this first pass. You brush over the top and push all of the excess rhinestones out of the way. And you want to make sure that you have all the rhinestones facing up. If for some reason you missed any, you could come back in, cover the spot you missed, and rub it just a little more gently. And to me, it's like magic how these always appear right side up. So I took some of my transfer tape and cut into small pieces for the rhinestones. And this transfer tape is an iron-on transfer tape. You just commit to putting it right down on top of this template. And I always rub with my finger first and then come in with the brush and give it another rub. I start at one corner and pull up at an angle. So if I had to come back down, I could easily come back down. But I got all of the rhinestones. Move this out of the way for a second. And grab my Teflon sheet. And then I'm going to take this snowflake rhinestone, and it's nice that you can see right through here, so you're able to see exactly where you're going to put it. And then I just tap it in place. So you can see I got it going on the lines of that snowflake. Then you take a hot dry iron and press. You don't want to move your iron back and forth. You just want to keep it in one place, and you hold it for 10 to 15 seconds on paper. It doesn't take so long. You pick it up because it was, I had it all covered. And you want to quickly remove this. If you There, yep, it all came off. If you let it sit too long on paper, it could rip your cardstock. So while it's still warm, you want to pull that right up. And see, isn't that beautiful? How easy that is. I'll do another one just so you can see. And I'm just going to pour a few more rhinestones on here. And one package of rhinestones, I think you get 1,440 rhinestones in a package. So you can make a lot of projects with this. Just sweep over it, make sure they're all facing up. Check that one. And then I popped it out of there. But that's good. Then I can show you, you just go a little bit more gently. And then move these out of the way. The reason you have to move all of the excess out of the way is if you have a big piece of transfer tape, you could catch all those extra rhinestones, and you don't want to do that with your tape. Now this tape is reusable. Just commit to putting it down. It's reusable 10 to 12 times depending upon what surface you're using. Sometimes with the stocking, I will show you, it might not work as many times. And again, pick up from the corner. And I didn't get that one right there. Just press. It's being stubborn. And it was still being stubborn. Let me move this up here. I didn't get that one right there, so I'm just going to take and stick a rhinestone on there. And it would be the beauty of being on live that would make it do that. There we go. And then just find where I want to put this on my tag. Put it down. And again, just press. Yes, Amy, it is a cool way to do rhinestones. And like I said, this transfer tape is reusable, and you can cut it to the size you want it. And it is much faster doing rhinestones with the templates than doing them all individually, like with the rhinestone stud or whatever it is we used to use. See how great that is? Now, for some of these, I took, these rhinestones have adhesive on the back, and for a couple of these, I don't care, they all don't have to have rhinestones like those little teeny ones, but these small ones would only need like one rhinestone. So I would just put it in place and set my iron down very quickly for just a couple seconds and make sure it didn't shift when I put my rhinestone in place. It didn't, so I should be good to go. If it shifted at all and it's still warm, I could push it back into the center of that snowflake. But that's how easy it is. So I would bling up a couple more of these, like I did on this one. And then just take some washi tape to put down here at the bottom. And trim that. The washi tape adds just a little pop of color to the tag, and just trim that real close. And then I'm just using a little bit of red and white twine. I have a big spool of it. Just cut, I suppose it's about 8 inches. put that through there. And this tag, I would add a few more rhinestones to this one, but these would be perfect on any present and even like on a bottle of wine. So that's how easy it is to use the rhinestone snowflake part of my template with tags. Now I want to show you how easy it is to do on stockings. And when I was looking for stockings, I had to find 14 of them because they're for my grandchildren. So I found all sorts of colors, and I will personalize the girls with rhinestones and their name in rhinestones. The boys, I haven't yet decided what I'm going to do, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to add the rhinestones. Now, I put the fur part up so that I could put a snowflake up just a little bit further on there. And I already have some rhinestones that I put on the transfer tape. And it's just a matter of finding where you want to put them on your stocking. So I'm gonna add 4 like I did on the other one. And it's okay if part of the top is covering part of the snowflake. And for this, for fabric, it takes just a little bit longer. Paper, it takes 10 to 15 seconds. For fabric, it can take 20 to 40 seconds depending upon the fabric. And yes, Amy, you can make these ahead of time and put them on the transfer tape and have them ready whenever you're ready to use them. So you can make a bunch and just have them all ready. And this is what I want to show you. This is why I wanted to show you why sometimes you can use the transfer tape a dozen or so times. And if you're using something like this velveteen, you might not get as many uses out of it because when you pull it up, well, see how pretty that is? You can't see it so much on the green. Isn't that beautiful? Put this down. Isn't that pretty? You can see it more on the red one I have here. Depending upon how long you iron, sometimes a lot of that, the pill from the fabric will come up, so you won't be able to use this as many times, but as long as these are sticky, you can reuse them. And because I used these ones, I'm going to save them by just putting them on the transfer sheet so I can use them again later. Of course, right now I can't see it. Let me do this one. There we go. So I would just put it on the transfer sheet, and you can see some of that green there. But you can reuse these until they're not sticky. Now, I'm not sure which way I want these to hang. If I want them hanging this way or this way. I'm going to put rhinestones on both sides and put the name on one side. I'm not going to put the name on here, but I want to show you how easy it is because Rhinestone Genie has lots of alphabet templates, and they come in a variety of shapes and sizes. He has a ton of them, and this is like the 1-inch alphabet. It's just a block style. And I pulled out some of the letters for one of my granddaughters. So it's easy to do names because you just line up all of those letters together and then they're spaced perfectly apart. So some of my granddaughters, their names might not fit on the stocking, so I might have to, if it was like this. I know Kyla's will. It'll fit on there perfectly. But for some of them, I might have to do their letters not all together and then come back and do a second set so it is in a straight line so I can fit their whole name on there. So you can play around with these. You can play around with these however you need to for those names. But same thing, I'm going to put the rest of that package in here. It's always nice to work with just a few more. And you just rub. I don't rub as hard when I have all these separate letters because I don't want to move them around, even though they should be fine. Because it's not one template, it's 4 templates. So I am a little bit more careful. But there I have her name. And I have a piece of transfer tape right here. And like I said, when you're doing it, just commit to it. Just put it down. Don't think about it. Don't hesitate. When you hesitate, you can be putting it down and pick some of those rhinestones up, and then you have to pick them off and start over. Not that that's a big deal, but it's much nicer to just plop it down. So once again, I start with my fingers and then I come in with the brush and kind of burnish it a little bit more. And I always start at one corner and pull up at an angle. So I can pull up kind of slowly and make sure I'm getting all of those rhinestones. And because I'm going to iron this on later, I'm going to show you. You can just place it on here and it's ready to go whenever you are. So I would put this on here, but I'm not sure which way I'm going to have the stockings go. So I have to think about that. But that's how easy it is to create with these. And so with one template, I was able to do stockings, the snowflakes, and tags, and quick and easy, beautiful cards. So if you guys are interested, I know that Lisa put the link in here, I think. And Rhinestone Genie, you get 10% off your order with the code Bella. So give it a try and make sure you join our group. Do You Love to Craft? I think the link is in here because we want to see everything you guys are making. Whether it's cards, Christmas gifts, whatever you guys are making, it's just fun to see what everybody else is creating. So I hope you like these projects, and I'm sorry about all of the coughing. I'm going to see if there's any questions I need to answer. Yes, Amy, post your cards because I know you do a ton of cards and we would love to see them. Rochelle, yes, it is cool. It is so quick and easy to do. I will go through all of your messages and comments and reply. Oh, Katie, yes, I wish you could make me some hot lemon and ginger. That would be good. It has been more than I care to even think about how long I've been sick. And I told Lisa last night, we must just have given it to each other. Because I had it in September, October, and I went to the doctor, got some medicine, and then she got it, and now we both have it. So, but I hope you guys like the projects, and we are doing more digital stamps and rhinestone templates together that I'm creating with Rhinestone Genie. So when we have those ready, we will be sure and share those with you also. Until next week, be sure and have fun and be creative and share your projects with us. Okay? So until next week, bye everyone.